going on page one. But people who go to the page one conferences, they know, if the editor goes like this, that means it's page one. If somebody coughs, it means it's not. It's sort of a language and a thing in and of itself. So for the first of those meetings, just took place in Hong Kong. The second of those meetings that Hong Kong has,
constantly setting stuff out there. I'm sure in 15 years from now we'll also have a much more organized way of doing news on the internet or whatever other means of communication we come up with. The key question is, how does anybody make it pay?
Time select, I think, is the answer, right? I'm just kidding. I mean, it's not necessarily.
Sure.
I don't know how many.
And you just watch the traffic go up. I mean, it's really fantastic. Right now, I think the way we have it divvied up is just strictly by section of the site. So what I'd like to do is to narrow that down and make it a lot more, by reporter or by, more narrow topics such as football and, all these things. So that's one of the things we're going to be working on next year. So if I can tell, because I know I can tell a lot is coming from, I'm looking at our daily, we just went through a big search engine optimization thing, and so I can tell our traffic from Yahoo and Google and MSN and all those guys has skyrocketed. I mean, it's quadrupled.
I think the New York Times over the last 12 months said their RSS feeds generated increased 347%, the amount of traffic.
I need to find out how I can tell, because I'm not sure how I can look at the daily logs and tell.
The editor for business, and then a whole bunch of the copy editors, who are the people who read it over and make sure it's in our style and everything like that.
One of the things I think we do is to organize the news throughout the day. This is how we think.
I think this is actually tomorrow's New York Times by now. Yeah, this is what's going on the front page of tomorrow's New York Times, as well as what's going on our pages, because we figure out what, the business editor, Liz, who unfortunately didn't get a chance to speak, going to an election. So that all the editors sort of compete with one another to try and get their stories, the prominence they think they deserve. And that all takes place in sort of horse trading around this table, and the end result is what you see on the walls.